welcome back to Let's Get Lit. In today's episode, we're going to go over the final letters of Frankenstein. This is the last about 15 pages of the book, and this is how the story is going to wrap up and finish. Alright, you guys have made it so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed this series as much as I have. Hopefully like the new format that we're doing, more live and personal. Alright, now, you guys ready to finish out Frankenstein? Here we go. Alright, so this is the first of the final letters. This is dated August 26th. In this letter, Robert basically tells Margaret that though it's hard to believe, the story has come to an end. Also, though this tale is really far-fetched sounding, it's all completely real. He has the letters from Felix and Safi that Victor gave him. He's also seen the monster with his own eyes. And so it's this incredible tale that's, drawing closer and closer to an end. Now, Robert also says that over the next, day or so, he tries to console Victor. He tries to be friendly to Victor. He tries to become a friend to Victor. But Victor has no use for it. Victor politely declines these offers, saying that once he's killed the monster, he can die peacefully. This is pretty much the only thing on Victor's mind right now. And Robert's a little bit sad about this. He wanted a friend, but he realizes that he can't really have a friend in Victor. So that's where the first letter ends. The second one is dated September 2nd. Now, in this letter, it's very short, but he basically tells Margaret that he doesn't think he's ever going to go back to England again because things are not looking good. The boat's frozen and there's no way to move. There's absolutely no way to swim not swim. There's not really a way to navigate the waters. They're stuck. Now, the next letter is September the 7th, I believe. No, September the 5th. I'm sorry. And in this letter, he basically is saying things are still not looking good. It's been a few days. There's been no change. The ice is still frozen solid. And the crew members come down to him really worried about their safety and says that, once the waters do break free, if they do, they need to head south. They need to head back towards England so that way they can live and survive. Now, what's weird about this is that Robert, he wasn't feeling good, but he somehow sprung up to action when he heard the commotion. And he basically gives this big long speech and he asks the crew people to reconsider because this is a voyage, this is a discovery, this is an expedition. And so that's pretty much where that where that letter ends. Let's see. The next letter is September 7th. Now, this is a very short letter. Basically, this is a letter where Robert tells Margaret that he's conceded to the passengers, or to the crew, and he says that if they do break free, then they will head back southward. Though it'll be a great disappointment, they won't be able to fully explore and be able to colonize or plant their flag in the North Pole. So that's pretty much where that ends. The final letter of the entire book is September the 12th. Now, in this letter, basically, Robert wraps everything up. He basically says that, Victor was trying, he really wanted to go back out and to get the monster. Robert told Victor that he was going to head southward once the ice cracks. Victor was not happy about that. So he tries to get up, but he passes out. And he faints. And it takes him a really, really long time to get back to consciousness. So Robert grabs one of the surgeons that are on board, or one of the doctors, and he basically has him examined. And unfortunately, the doctor says he doesn't have much longer to live. He only has a few hours left. And so Robert is staying with Victor, and he's trying to make Victor's last few moments on Earth, at least somewhat peaceful. And so Victor does end up passing away. And so Robert then goes to his own room and tries to, process what's just happened. Now, a few hours later on the boat, Robert hears a big commotion coming from Victor's room. And so he rushes in there. And would you believe it or not, the creature is standing above Robert. The creature is standing above Victor. And the creature tries to talk to Robert and tries to reason with him and give him compassion and all these other things. And at first, Robert's horrified. He's standing there, his mouth is open, he doesn't know how to talk, he's shell-struck. And so, slowly but surely, as the monster keeps talking, Robert then finds his courage and talks back to the monster. And, tells him all the horrible things that the monster's done, why he shouldn't be believed, all of these other great things. And so basically, the monster tells Robert, now that Victor is dead and has passed away, he has no more life left to live. His mission in life is done. And so he basically tells Robert that once he's gone and he's away, he's pretty much going to commit suicide, so that way he can be purged and the earth can be purged of him and all the evil things he's done. And so Robert tries to, shoot the monster and tries to capture him, but the monster's too fast. The monster takes out and he's gone. I mean, he just completely just runs away. And so that's where the final moments of the book end. They end with the creature on this little piece of ice, and he's drifting away in the icy waters. The icy waters are taking him away into the distance. And that's pretty much the end of Frankenstein, guys. Now, I hope you really enjoyed this series. I hope you please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear what you guys think. And, so in the next video, I'll do my review of the book, what I liked, what I didn't like. And then I bought the movie from 1930s, and I'm going to review that as well.